Alright guys, we're going to be doing VR today, and let's just jump right into it. Let's go.
Do as I command.
No.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
I guess there is a couple things I should tell you guys about this. Today's video is going to be on virtual reality and the Oculus Quest 2. The use of the term virtual reality, however, was first used in the mid-1980s when Jaron Lanier, founder of the VPL research or virtual programming language, began to develop the gear including goggles and gloves, and they needed to experience what he called virtual reality. In 1990, it filed for bankruptcy because it honestly was just made in a time that couldn't really appreciate virtual reality. To this day, virtual reality has evolved and will continue to evolve until we're practically living inside of it, just like the movie Ready Player One. But we're here to talk about the Oculus Quest 2. For the holiday season, we have obtained one of these beauties, and I'm going to tell you guys what you should and should not know about this system before you buy it. So there's a couple things that you guys should probably know about the Oculus Quest 2 or the Oculus Quest in general before you buy, or if you have it, just some things to know so that way you are more aware of the product that you have. Number one, the battery life. So something I wasn't really aware of when I got the Oculus Quest 2 is that the battery life is absolute garbage. Okay, so the controller themselves, like these two, you get two of these. These are actually powered up by AA batteries, and these here are actually going to be lasting you quite a while, and it's only one battery per controller, which isn't bad. However, with the headset, something that you actually don't know is that the headset itself lasts about an hour, and if you guys want to be playing without long-term breaks, you guys are going to want to get yourself either a longer cable, a USB-C over here, or you're going to want to get yourselves a battery pack for this system. Number two, the storage space. You're probably asking yourself, should I be getting the 64 gig or should I be getting the 256 gigabytes? It seems like a huge difference for only $100, but is it really worth it? Well, here's the question. The system itself has an internal storage, which is what that is. It's a 64 gigs and 256 gigs. It doesn't mean you can't store more games on it. What do I mean by that? Well, you can store games on a computer that you can actually connect the system to. So you actually don't need all that much stuff. So if you guys don't have a computer, I recommend the 256 gig. But if you have a computer that actually has plenty of space on it, the 64 gig works just fine. Number three. So you're probably wondering, how much space do I really need to play on the Oculus? I mean, I live in a small New York apartment building. You're probably wondering, how? Flair, how do you play the Oculus Quest 2? On the Oculus Quest 2, there's a Guardian. What do I mean by a Guardian? Well, you could take your cursor and you can actually define the play area that you can play in. Now, this is actually really helpful because whether you're going to be playing in a small area like myself or you have a large area like yourself, you can always have space to play on your Oculus Quest. The recommended setting is 6.5 feet by 6.5 feet, but obviously that's not always available. So just find a place that's at least 3 feet by 3 feet and you'll be just fine. There's also a static Guardian, which is actually a circle that goes around you. This is usually more helpful for games that you are usually just sitting for, and that way you always have the area to immerse yourself in VR. So as someone very new to the VR life myself, I have a few games that I actually can recommend for this, and I'll actually go more into depth in another video. However, if you guys are very new to the system, games like Fruit Ninja, Beat Saber, and Bait, which is a fishing game, are actually very good games that actually you might want to try out. So if you guys are like, Flair, I'm a grown-up, I can handle more advanced VR games than Bait or Beat Saber or Fruit Ninja, I've got some game recommendations for you. If you guys feel like you can handle it and you guys feel that you have already immersed yourself in the world of VR and you can handle something a little more intense but not too intense yet, then I got some game recommendations. Games like Vader's Immortal, Population 1, and Echo VR are games that immerse you more. They make you climb walls, they make you float down, you are in zero gravity. It's insane. It's amazing. It immerses the senses. You want to take it easy when playing these games because they're very immersive on the senses. This actually brings us to number 5. Smooth controls or snap/teleportation controls. Now, what do I mean by that? Smooth controls are usually what you play in normal games. You know, you're moving, you're turning, it's all good and everything like that until you're in VR and you're doing the same thing. Your body's not moving, but your mind is telling you that you are, which really kind of starts to mess with the senses. So what is better, smooth controls or snap controls or teleportation? Teleportation is usually when you're pointing at the ground and your character will teleport to the location. Snap controls is usually where it's a little more jaggedy and a little more edgy, but it doesn't do so horrible as when you're turning or anything like that. So what do I recommend? If you guys get queasy pretty easily or you're very new to VR, I recommend snap controls and I recommend teleportation controls. If you guys are not queasy very easy and you guys are very used to VR, then smooth controls might be just what you need to immerse yourself more. Finally, number 6, sideloading games. Now you guys are probably wondering, what is sideloading games? And can it be trusted? Is it safe? Is it illegal? No, none of those. So sideloading games is basically where you are actually uploading or bringing games from your computer onto the Oculus Quest. Now, this isn't against the TOS or the terms of service of Oculus. Basically, what they're saying though is that if you buy off of their store, it is 100% guaranteed that the game is going to be safe. However, if you sideload off of a different website, Sideloader VR, anything like that, games that you might want to play like Minecraft, Pokemon VR, stuff like that, they can't recommend that it's going to be safe for your system. They can't recommend and they cannot tell you that it's going to have no complications, that it's not going to have any issues with your system. This is Flareon Lad of the EV Duo. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys have any recommendations for games I might want to try, please comment in the section below. Please tell me what you think about VR. Is this convincing you to play the Oculus Quest 2? Did this convince you to try VR games? I want to know. I'm going to be possibly playing some more games in the future on the streams. I'm going to be playing some games on the YouTube channel, and I'm going to be showing you guys what I think about some of these games in addition to every other game that we'll be testing as well. So thank you guys so much. Have a great evening, morning, night, whatever it is in your time zone. Thank you everyone for being here, and I'll see you guys next time. Games that I actually have enjoyed very, very much, and they slowly kind of bring you more into the world of what VR has to bring. Scuzzy here is a expert on VR. Scuzzy, what would you like to tell him, huh? Yeah? Oh, that, really, huh? Oh, okay, all right. Well, let me try it again.